Hey there, Gemini. This is Joy with Joy of the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you the second half of April. And now, can I tell you, friend, life says, let it take care of this. Well, how they say it? Letting nature take its course, okay? So it's showing up as this gestational type energy right here, partnered up with your spirit song. Your spirit is in close and it's talking about it being a fleeting moment. Life is a fleeting moment. Don't let it pass you by, okay? There's an invitation to imbibe, to begin to merge the energies of the red magic and the white magic, the red meaning blood, sweat, and tears of kind of how we physically apply ourselves, and then the hopes, dreams, and fears of the praying and praying and praying and hoping, that type of energy. Let them come together. Let your body begin to make the circuit, the magic of who we are. Let the potential cross the action potential and become action. Okay, how do we do that? By asking questions. Now, first and foremost, they're wanting me to come in with the moon card, and then I'm going to read you a little bit about what I channeled before I turn the camera on. Okay, what I was picking up and discerning. Now, Gemini is the season when this new phenomenon is coming in. The air of plasma will fully made the transition, the handoff, like in a relay race when they hand the baton. There's those two lines that delineate the scrub factor, and once it is fully handed off and you pass out of that, it is the next leg of the race. So that's where we're about at as we will be entering Gemini season. And so right now, getting prepared, Gemini, what you've waited for your whole life, the human beings that are coming in who get you to the core. Those who are here to love and to sacrifice for friends. They truly give of themselves. They give of their times. They give of the belief that that's what makes love makes the world go round. Okay, being intimately known by another human being. Not an inhuman being, not inhumane, but people walking in their humanity, which is their divinity, their power of choice, the power to think before they speak, the power to go above and beyond what they're capable of, because that's how we make love out of nothing at all. Ask, air, supply. Okay, so what the moon is wanting to talk about here for you is 35 thunder moon change. Okay, so some of you may want to go back and watch the Taurus read. It was talking about the power of lightning, just like this gestation. Things are different than they may seem because it's beginning to go so fast. It could seem to be going the opposite way of what you desire, or playing tricks on your mind, or causing like some rumblings of fear, that type of energy, because there's a lot of chaos. But some of the chaos going on right now is creational. It's making things and bringing them into life and into being, not working against life. So go with the flow. Stay buckled into the ride and trust. Okay, so like lightning is formed when the atmosphere rips. The thunder causes the rip in the atmosphere, and it pulls a discharge of electricity from the earth. So although the lightning appears it's traveling from the top down, it's actually going from the ground up. All right, just like the image hits the back of our eye inverted, and then it reverts and comes back out to the front. We're becoming whole brained. That's how they're asking us to trust here. So let me read the bit of notes from the channel. They were talking about from heaven above, the heartbeat of love. That is you, Gemini, and that's what is on its way. They were teaching me about it about 8 years ago, and I have been on lockdown. I'm like, no, you do not have to lock my jaw. I will begin to share. They've wanted to talk about the eternal flame. Some of you may have heard about twin flames, but that's two people fighting out and struggling with energies here because they're thinking about one body. But the eternal flame has to do with the three, okay? The individual, and the relationship. Just like two people can make a baby, the two people make a relationship, and that relationship has its own being. Say one person is yellow and the other is blue, then the relationship will be green. So we never lose our, that's funny. There you go. We never lose our individual identity, and that allows room for growth, for development, for learning, for conversation, for discussion, so that there aren't power struggles or other lower energies going on anymore. It's much bigger than that, but at least I'm finally willing to tell a little bit. I've not known these last weeks when they keep telling me, tell your story, Joy, share your story. I'm like, I don't know what I want to share because a lot of it's been traumatic, but maybe that eternal flame is a little bit of it. Gemini. So anyways, here is your affirmation if you'd like to join in. I'll read it, and then I'll read it for the second time with you, okay? I am the pure essence of life itself. I am loved. So if you'd like to say that with me, I am the pure essence of life itself. I am loved. Yes, you are. So let's get into this. Crystal cards coming in to energize and zhuzh you up. Now, fuchsite and red garnet are coming in. Red garnet, this is your bloodborne birthright, that you are made of the fabric of happiness. Your spiritual DNA is happiness. If it were read under a microscope, that's what it would say on every fiber of your being. But then we come into this world in a twisted kind of way. We have to come out through a narrow channel, right? Through a lot of struggle, some stress, some strain, some blood, sweat, and tears. Hello. And then we bump our heads a little bit and we forget we're raised by other people who are on their journey as well. And we've been in this era of earth, so it has been slow going, okay? And recognizing and realizing who we are when we were on the other side. Thus, we are the whole zodiac, right? We are our destiny. We created ourselves, so we shouldn't fight it or resist. Let's go towards it, because they were talking about destiny having this nuance in it, this curiosity in it, this discovery process in it. It is not limited in any way. It's asking you to step in with the eyes of your heart, with the innocence of your perspective of having never seen or known it before, that every moment, every delicious drop is new and fresh to the mind, that it can continue to create and spark that energy of life, that vitality. So that's what red garnet is coming in to make your heart go boom, boom, beat a little faster, because they're going to move up our circulation. They're going to raise our metabolism some. They're going to raise our vibration. Where? From the ground up, awakening our stars in our dreams and causing them to levitate and to make their way to the surface. Just like the seed breaks itself open and dies beneath the soil, but sprouts forth into newness of life, that green, that trust, okay? And that's the fuchsite coming forth here. Now, interestingly enough, it was in the fuchsite, it was calling itself fulgurite. Now, fulgurite is formed when lightning strikes the sand. So it's letting us know there's a bigger picture going on than what you're taking in. And it's about this strike that occurs on the heart. Could be shocking, could be earth-shaking, foundational, quaking type energy that makes you want to grab like a dog trying to go to the bathtub, how they claw, they try and resist, but ultimately it's for their good, right? They get lots of love and they get cleaned up. And this is life coming in to cleanse your heart, okay? So let's get a little bit of Mary L on the bottom, and that brings in close community connection, 3 of discs going on. Feeling close to yourself again, feeling more like yourself as you move forward and you heal this wound. Chariot is showing up. Chariot showed up in the fiery trial reading of the Afternoon Delights. You might want to check that out. Chariot has been showing up that they want to get a move on, because when something is slightly precarious or you're walking across coals, you want to go evenly and quickly, evenly and quickly. So with that, the word would be stay connected. And that word is trust, because it's coming forth from the heart, all right? You've been building and moving towards this for lifetimes. Let's see what flew down to the ground trying to go into the earth. Don't hide your victory. Step on forward. There ain't no shame in your game. A lot of you've dealt with deep, seedy energies. You become intimate with the dark side of Neptune. Like in my case, Neptune was in 12th house. So 12th house has to do with institutionalization, mental hospitals, death, that type of energy. A lot of Plutonian energy, Lilith energy. Those are strong themes through my chart, which is why I haven't wanted to tell my story. It's kind of like, I need Paul Harvey. Where are you, Paul Harvey? If any of you remember, he would tell now the rest of the story. Now the rest of the story, y'all. Life is ready to come forward and bring that seed, that death, to life. It's coming forth from the ground through the fire and the rain. And the fire here is the sunshine, the divine, right? The divinity, with the power of your permission, with the power of the process to bring season to life. It's the oil of life coming on up, the oil of joy coming forth and igniting your pen. What pen is that? The pen of the permission. And what permission? The authority and the power to change your tongue, the words that are coming forth from your mouth. Salt water and fresh water cannot come forth from the same place. So allow your heart to abound with newness of life, with the excitement of life. And with our phrase, what was it again? I am the pure essence of life itself. I am loved. So the song that you are loved, proclaiming that you are loved. So with that, we're going to take a peek at the new era. We got the Magus at the bottom. This is what is needing to be cleaned out of your heart. You see all that stuff going on? You can see where it says, and no judgment, y'all. It's nothing about any of these things. It has Pfizer, CNN, Fox, Facebook, Twitter, property, the stock market scales, bottled water, all of that. That's why I absolutely love this deck. The 4-bedroom, owner finance, all these little promises and things earthen things. It's just talking about the old earthen energies of what we put our trust and our faith in, when what we put our trust and our faith in isn't just ourselves, but our connection with life. Look at these sunbeams, y'all, shining all around me. You hear the trees blowing, you hear the chimes blowing in the wind. They've been asking us to step out into nature, and that's why they're saying let nature take its course. Our skin, our body, our soul, our eyes were made to see the sun, to see the stars, to see the moon, to feel the wind. When we step out of our boxes, our human boxes, our man-made energies, we begin to remember who we are and what we're made of, and that opens up our soul for divinity, okay? And that awakens this belief and faith that life is good, life does love us, and we are moving forward in that. Okay, Gemini, let's see if we got another new era for you. Okay, let's get this too. I don't know why y'all feeling down, baby. I'm here to pick you up and lift you up, okay? So here we have the Emperor coming in, establishing your authority. It's like being set in stone. If you believe it to be so, it is. And that's on either side. That's on either side. That's why they're encouraging you to pick yourself up, to encourage you to turn yourself to the positive. Things may look like they're going down and like they're working against you, but they are not. Life is here, and life begets life, friend. So speak words of life over yourself. Dig down deep, baby, because as you're digging down deep, what's neat about that capsule of your earthen capsule, your hopes, your dreams, your fears that all burst open and died, right? The roots push down as the shoots push up. It's a magnanimous energy going on that's bigger than the mind can conceive and the heart can conceive. Life is doing greater than we can think or imagine. So that one seed put in the ground brings about one plant that has many fruits, and those many fruits have a multiple of seeds, okay? So your investment is well worth the wait. It is worth the effort. Push down, press down to rise up, okay? That could also include some downtime, some outdoor time, some laying on the ground time. Like I live near the beach, so I just go lay in the sand. I don't use the chair, baby. We got quartz crystal sand here, white sand where I live, and I just spread myself out on it and let it cleanse and clear me and recharge me, okay? The sun is our friend. It's very potent early in the morning up till about 10 o'clock. That's when it's highest in vitamin D. And so we get nutrients from life all around us, so much more than we calculate, and it refreshes our soul. I encourage you to refresh your soul, friend, because you are loved. If you are new to this channel and you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below. Join this channel, hop on the joy train, where we're looking to bring in my joy, your joy, and the whole world's joy. We're going to color it with love and see the satisfaction and fulfillment of this life, of the world being a happy, beautiful place, because you and I are in it. And also, for anyone who's been around here before, click that like button, because if you're back again, you must like something about it. The crazy hair, the ridiculousness, the truth coming forth, and the support and love that we have for one another. All right, help us out. I love you. Check back in real soon. Bye.